All right, so the A's hitting continued to stay hot. The A's today beat the Detroit Tigers by a final score of 8-4 on Jackie Robinson Day. And yeah, the A's just played exceptional. Now they have won 5 games in a row as of right now, which is really, really good. And yeah, a big part of their win also was walks. The A's were walked close to a dozen times, and that helped contribute to 8 runs scored in total. Yeah, so the A's did really, really well, and I'm happy with what I saw. Pitching was great from Manaea, generally, so now they moved to 6-7. But yeah, let's get into this game. So Stephen Piscotty opened up scoring in the 3rd inning with a solo shot to left field. He's been doing pretty well lately. It took him a little bit of time to get into a rhythm, but Piscotty got a home run, putting the A's up 1-0. And this game was pretty competitive until the A's kind of had a big inning later on, and it really put them up. But this game was kind of back and forth for a little while. And Tarik Skubal, who was the pitcher for the Tigers, he did all right at the beginning, but yeah, the A's progressively got better. Willie Castro, however, tied up the game for the Detroit Tigers with a barely fair double down the right field line. Barely fair. And yeah, so that tied the game up. It was 1-1. Oh yeah, and also, I forgot to mention, the Tigers were just coming off a sweep to the Houston Astros, so they were probably having a lot of confidence coming into this game, but the A's were too, because we were coming into this with a 4-game win streak. So I think both these teams had a lot of confidence, and, so interesting note. However, the A's would pull ahead again in the 4th inning, scoring on an Elvis Andrus sacrifice fly to score in Olson, put the A's up 2-1 in the 4th. Olson then followed again, scoring a solo home run, scoring another run, really deep crushed home run ball to right center, putting the A's up 3-1. But the Tigers, they were not going to go down without a fight, so they tried to start a little bit more of a comeback. Nico Goodrum, he got a solo homer in the 6th, cutting the A's lead in half, making it 3-2. But Ramon Laureano got an RBI walk in the 6th to give the A's one more run, getting that one back. And like I said, walks were a big part of this, and that was definitely helpful. Matt Chapman got a 2-run double in the 6th inning, and that was really good to see, because Chapman, that's what he needs right now. And he got a 2-run double, so that made it 6-2 Oakland. And at that point, it was pretty much over, because the A's had a lot of momentum. And then guess what? Another RBI walk in the 6th inning. Sean Murphy gets an RBI walk, 7-2 A's at that point. And then the final A's run came off a Jed Lowry RBI single, his 12th RBI of the year. He's been staying super hot, been a big, role player on this team, hitter, scorer, base runner, good player out there. The Tigers did have a little bit of a little bit of momentum, I guess you could say, in the top of the 9th inning. Willie Castro had an RBI triple, and Jonathan Scoop had a sacrifice fly, but it was 4-8 after that, and that ended the game. Romo got the save. He gave up a couple of runs, but nothing too harmful to the A's lead. So really happy with what I saw there. Like I said, the A's have now won 5 in a row, obviously from multiple different series. We beat the Astros, we beat the Diamondbacks, and now we beat the Tigers. And, I'm really glad that we had good discipline out there. Getting a dozen walks is definitely a good sign to, just acknowledge that the A's discipline has been really good. Been good on the base paths too. And like I said, we can keep getting RBIs from guys like Chapman, Lowry, Olson. We're going to be playing at a top level like we are right now. And, we're 6-7 now, and that, was a big improvement from what we were. We're tied with the Rangers for last place technically, but we're only 2 games back of the Mariners, who are somehow in first place. But it's very early. I highly doubt the Mariners are going to be in first place the whole year. Very, wild if they would. But, good game from the A's. We're going to play the Tigers again tomorrow at 6:40, same time. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that. And I'm really happy with what I saw. And yeah, let me know your thoughts, and let's go A's.